Namaskar and welcome to introductory class of ethics, integrity and aptitude. Since it is an introductory class, I am not going in detail. I will be taking an overlook of this paper. How is this paper and why it is different from rest of the paper. First of all, this paper is very helpful in essay writing and it is different from paper GS paper 1, GS paper 2 and GS paper 3, and also in comparison to subjects in a sense that in rest of the paper if you don't understand the topic, what you can do, just memorize that and reproduce it during exam. It is certain that you will get good marks and there are chances you will be getting good marks than those who understand the topic. But this is not the case with ethics. Since ethics has not been the part of our main curriculum, there is also some misconceptions regarding ethics. One of the most prominent misconception is that ethics is ideal. No, ethics is not ideal. Ethics changes from context to context. Ethics sometimes defy the common sense and logical conclusion. Sometimes it goes against your moral conclusions. But again, it is also said that uh, there is no wrong answer in ethics, and that is true. Means I'm assuming that you are preparing for civil services, so you are not going to write an absurd answer. So you will write an answer that will give you marks, but since it is not that ethical marks, whose whose answer is more ethical get will get more marks. To understand it better that ethics may differ and there are cases when for same circumstances there are different ethical point of view, let's assume a hypothetical case. So for example, uh, take there is an encounter between a terrorist and an army personnel. Both got mortally wounded. Now police came, they arrested that terrorist and since he was mortally wounded they take him to the hospital and there is a doctor who treated him. Now they when is get well enough to be produced in front of the judge, they take him to the court where they also gave him a lawyer to defend his case. Now for same terrorist there are four different personals and each personnel are fulfilling their duty, but their ethical standards are different. Let's start with army personnel. Army personnel has right to kill the enemy. Okay, so he can kill terrorist and he will be right, but for police they can't kill. It's their duty to maintain law and order. And since police reform has not been implemented, it is also their duty to investigate and provide proofs and evidences, all those things. They can't kill, police personnel can't kill until unless in case of self-defense. And we will be also looking case of encounters. There are a lot of case studies of encounter. We will see later. Now, from third perspective, there is a doctor. Medical ethics. He or she have to follow the medical ethics. Medical ethics. What medical ethics says, you have to treat a patient regardless he or she is enemy. So save the patient, even though he is terrorist, he might be an enemy. So here same person want to kill that person, and here that person want to save that person, and they both are right from their perspective. Now for police, it is law and order, means they have to take him the court and follow the judgments. Okay. Now fourth point, everyone thinks that terrorist is guilty, and let's assume he is guilty, he is terrorist, it is proven. But what lawyer's duty is to defend that terrorist through all legal means. So now for same case, four different person have four different ethical standards. This is how ethics is different. Means it is sometimes difficult to judge what is right and what is wrong. So for that we follow certain principles, and we will be studying those principles in this paper. For example, if it's related to society, we will follow societal principles. It is for administrative principles. For philosophical point of view, we will be following philosophical principles. So now you see this is how this paper is different. Now when you are writing an answer, uh, you must think of these three things. First, what is good conduct? Okay, good conduct or right, what is right? Okay. Second, what should be good conduct? You can say what should be right. And third is what are the principles of good conduct. or what are the principles of being right. Okay, now this is descriptive ethics. Okay, this is what should be. This is normative. What is the norms? Normative ethics. And what are the principles? This is applied. So now you see, when you are answer writing, you must always think of these three questions. Now let's go to the definition of ethics. As I said, it is a part of philosophy, but it is one aspect. But for the definition, ethics examines the rational justification of our moral judgments. It studies what morally right or wrong, just or unjust. We will later study what is the difference between ethics, morality, and values. Okay. Uh, this is for in future classes we will be saying this. But for now, let's see. The purpose of ethics is determine what is right and wrong. As you can see in second definition, it is a branch of philosophy. It is said branch of philosophy because ethics, father of ethics is Socrates. Okay, Socrates. So it is a started with philosophy because he was questioning what ought to be, what should be right, and it is following the Greek philosophy. So it is in this way. But we are not going there in detail right now. So it is a branch of philosophy that involves systematic study of human actions from the point of view of its rightfulness and wrongfulness. See again, the point of view of ethics is determine what is right and what is wrong. As I said, what is good conduct? The main point of ethics is see what is right and what is wrong. So now ethics in our syllabus can be divided mainly in three parts: ethics of philosophy, ethics in administration, and ethics in psychology, where ethics philosophy, and this is we here we get philosophers and thinkers. Here administration and psychology, ethics in society, and here we get ethics of law. Sorry. Yeah, now you can see, and this is how we divide our syllabus. Ethics, these are the topics of ethics in our syllabus, and case studies come in applied ethics, and we will be also, with the help of these principles, these norms, we will be answering and getting to know that what ethics is. So this is all for the class today. Thank you.